continue.
Ugh. Okay. Okay. And then she now came down, and then they now hugged. And they're like, why did they hug? And then I understand why after the boy says something.
That is what? What is it?
Mommy!
Why's your face like that?
You were filming it.
We are talking, we're having a conversation.
I thought this was private. Oh, whatever.
And
then-
create 1 million.
And then he said,
See that magic? I pressed the right to microwave 1 million.
Shasha, wait, we're talking.
I'm talking. And then the boy's like, you know your boyfriend's not flexible, right?
Oh, they have boyfriends.
Yes, all the time.
Okay. Well, in the same class?
No, they weren't in the same class. The boy was in another class. Boy was in grade 4.
And they are doing boyfriends?
Yes.
And what did your teacher have to say? What do teacher have to say about people doing boyfriends in the class?
One time my teacher saw something, but I didn't see it. I wasn't there. And then when we came in class, and then she was like, Jada, you didn't tell me about that. You know what? And then she was like, I can't believe it. You got it boyfriend and didn't tell me. And I'm like, Jada? And then she's like, I don't know what she's talking about. And then she's like, I couldn't believe you. You didn't tell me.
Oh, so like
That's what my teacher said.
So it's like a normal thing for them.
Yeah.
Well, but your daddy and I have told you people like there is nothing
Even
wrong.
second graders.
You know, like your daddy and I told you people like, is there anything wrong with having a boyfriend?
No, it's just a distraction.
Yeah. So why do you think it's a distraction?
You guys think it told me was a distraction.
Yes, we told you it is a distraction. So you personally, why do you think we said it is a distraction?
Because if you and focus on that stuff, it'll like make you somehow that you only focus on that stuff and forget everything else. And then when tests and exams come by, you be like, oh shoot, got everything, and then you fail. That's how you end up that's how you end up in life, unsuccessful. I don't want that.
Yeah. So you gotta focus on
Sounds crying.
Shasha. See that is coming. So you gotta focus on your studies because that is what is appropriate for you right now, right? There is time for everything. We always tell you girls, there is time for everything. So right now, I mean, it doesn't make sense like a child doing grown-up stuff. Like, I mean, what are you doing with boyfriend? Yeah, you can have friends, right? And they are boys. But is that what you're talking about?
Well, no.
So, like, that they kissing?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you see, a child at that age, they're not supposed to be doing stuff like that. These are stuff that adults are supposed to be doing. So you're supposed to pay attention.
Because adults are done with all their work in school.
Yeah, it's grown-up stuff, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so you're supposed to focus on your studies and you know, make sure you focus on getting good grades, passing your exams, and focus on, like, you know, being useful and successful, right? Because by the time at this age you start focusing on all those things, you start paying attention, and then you start focusing on those stuff and then forgetting every other thing about your schooling and everything. What if the person gets pregnant and then becomes a mother? Imagine like becoming a mother at 13 years. How is it gonna be? Do you think the person will still be focused in school? Do you think taking care of a
They'll
child?
have to stop going to school.
Yeah, because they now have a baby to take care of, right? And then all their classmates, the ones that are focused, are all graduated and doing things for themselves. Some are doctors, some are nurses, some are engineers, some are artists, some are, you know, a lot of things, and then they found out that they wasted
Some
most
are
of.
BAs.
Yeah, some are CEOs, they own their businesses, and then they discovered that the time they would have focused in, making meaningful stuff for themselves, they focus on crushing with the boys and the girls, and going into relationships at that very young age. I'm not saying it's wrong to have a boyfriend, but then there is what time for
everything.
Is it the right time?
No.
No, for your age, it is not the right time.
That's why God made Adam and Eve into adults, so they could get married and have children to produce stuff even faster. I think.
Yeah, so it's not for kids to be going into stuff like that. So many things, like, they are still children. They don't understand, right? They don't understand. They need to focus on their studies, because imagine because if people can even kill themselves, people can even get depression, like, because of heartaches, because the person, they like, okay, this is my boyfriend, and then they see the boy talking to another girl, and then they will go crying, and then they will go sulking, and then they will go, like, they will not eat, and then they might just go and kill themselves, right? Because they are getting unnecessarily jealous. So these are not the things you should be going into right now, right? So, like, if they are talking about it, what do you do?
Ignore, walk away.
Yeah, because you have no business with that, right? You have other stuff that you want to focus on, right?
But can we move on with this topic?
You don't want to talk?
Makes me want
It makes you want to puke. Why? But these are stuff that you brought up the topic. These are stuff that
I didn't want to say, you forced me to.
No, but these are stuff that we should be talking about, right? I'm your friend, right? You can tell me anything, right? So these are stuff we should be discussing, because if you don't tell me, who you gonna tell?
I have no idea. Daddy.
Who is gonna? Yeah, daddy. Yeah, for sure. So if you don't tell your parents, who you gonna tell? Who is gonna advise you?
Obviously,
better?
can tell them. They have no advice.
So you is even more like experience. Like, you can even advise your younger ones, right? And that is why we are here for you people. We are your best friends. So you all should listen to us, right?
Let's move into the swear words topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Like how people are going with swear words. This topic could be a lot harder because I'm not going to actually say the words.
Okay. Yeah. Please don't say the words.
I'm not.
So disgusting.
Mommy, the thing is, the word in my school is used more than 100 times a day.
Oh my God.
So they're used more than 100 times a day in my school.
So who are they swearing at?
No, sometimes they'll be swearing and they'll be like, it's just a joke, it's just a joke. They'll be swearing as jokes.
But then you are swearing and then you're saying it's a joke. But then you are saying...
No, you don't say it's a joke. Other people will be like, they don't care because they also swear.
Oh my God. So, like, the swearing, do they actually swear at someone, or they just say something to themselves?
No, they'll just maybe, like, say something and then swear word.
They say to someone?
Maybe, like not to someone. Maybe...
Or they just say something?
Or, like, they use it like...
normal discussion.
Yes, normal discussion.
And they don't see anything wrong with that.
And other people don't, because they also say it. Somebody will be like, what the? Then they'll not use the F word.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but don't say it, please. I don't even want to hear
I'm not saying it.
I know you're not. That is the system we find ourselves in, right? But you know where you're coming from, right?
Yes.
And you know whose daughter you are. And you know the kind
Why are we moving into daughter?
No.
Family stuff.
No, it's not like family stuff. And you know whose daughter you are. Like,
yes,
we raised you well, right? Yeah. And then you know you're also a child of God. So
Teachers don't do anything about it necessarily.
What do you want them to do? They can't spank them.
Unless they sweat to others, and then they'll just talk to you about it and tell you not to do it.
Yeah, so you can't even, they can't spank them. Teachers can't do anything, right? It's okay. Yeah, I know it can be kind of tough being in such environment, right? Right?
No.
It can be kind of tough, like having people all around you, like using those kind of swearing words. And also people around you talking about those boys stuff. Yeah, it's okay. There's time for everything. Just focus on your studies, right?
Ask me a division question, please.
Okay, division question. Okay.
The second number is like this divided by this. The second number, it
So
cannot be
5 divided by 50 is what?
You mean 50 divided by 5?
Yeah, 50 divided by 5, yes.
10.
Good job.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Can you do one with remainders? Something that's not in 5, 10s, or 1s, or 0s.
I'm not thinking straight right now. Okay. What do you want Sita to do for you? Okay. Please go and bring us tea so she can take from this tea in the fish.
I want chicken. Put inside the plate.
Is in the stew now in the freezer. Sita, please help her out. Oh my God, I can't actually believe I'm actually having this conversation with my daughter. The system here is crazy.